Most players watch high flyer crash at 1.00x, then chase losses with bigger bets. I see winning players cash out at 1.10x consistently. They survive 98% of rounds while others burn through bankrolls in minutes. High flyer operates on exponential probability distribution mathematics. Lower multipliers happen frequently. Higher multipliers become exponentially rarer. The crash point gets determined before each round starts using provably fair algorithms. You place your bet during the 15-second betting window. The multiplier starts climbing from 1.00x upward continuously. You decide when to cash out manually or set auto-cashout. Miss the crash point and you lose everything. Testing this survival math requires a platform with transparent RTP verification systems. I use verified sites with provably fair algorithms and reliable withdrawals. Many platforms are complete scams, so I stick to tested environments with welcome bonuses up to $500 depending on your country. Check the description link below for the safe platform I recommend. The mathematics reveal brutal efficiency here. Crashing at 1.01x happens far more than crashing at 100x. The house edge sits between 2% and 4% depending on provider. Your return to player ranges from 96% to 98% theoretically. Now here's what separates survivors from casualties in this mathematical siege. Conservative auto-cashout at 1.10x generates 90% win frequency approximately. You collect small profits repeatedly. Risk stays minimal, variance stays controlled. I place maximum bets at these safe multipliers. Aggressive players target 10x or higher multipliers. Win frequency drops below 10%. Variance explodes upward, drawdowns become severe quickly. I avoid this approach entirely. The dual bet feature changes everything strategically. You can split bankroll across two simultaneous wagers. Place one conservative bet at 1.20x auto cashout. Place second aggressive bet at 5x target. This hedging strategy reduces overall variance significantly. Auto betting eliminates emotional decision-making completely. Set your target multiplier. Set your bet amount. Let mathematics work without human interference. Emotions destroy bankrolls faster than bad mathematics. Here's where most players completely miss the tactical advantage. Bankroll management becomes your primary weapon against variance. Conservative players need 100 units minimum for 1.10x strategy. Aggressive players need 500 units minimum for survival. Underfunded players get eliminated by normal variance patterns. The provably fair system lets you verify every single outcome. Server seeds get published before rounds start. Client seeds stay under your control. Nonce numbers track each round. You can mathematically prove fairness after each session. Winning players study the crash history patterns religiously, not for prediction purposes, for variance assessment. Long sequences of low crashes often precede higher multipliers. Use this information for bet sizing decisions. Progressive betting systems like martingale technically work short-term, double losing bets until you win. The maximum bet limits eventually destroy this approach. House edge guarantees long-term mathematical failure. I use flat betting exclusively. The social element creates dangerous psychological pressure constantly. Other players' big wins trigger emotional responses. Their massive losses get ignored psychologically. Focus on your mathematics only. Ignore the public lobby noise completely. This is where the real tactical separation happens. Advanced players manipulate their risk distribution curves actively. Start sessions with conservative 1.20x cashouts. Build profit base steadily. Gradually increase target multipliers using house money only. Never risk original bankroll on aggressive plays. Timing your manual cashouts requires ice-cold discipline. Watch multiplier climb past your target. Feel greed pulling you toward higher numbers. Cash out exactly at predetermined points. Emotions cost more than mathematics here. The maximum win caps protect you from catastrophic variance. Most sites cap wins between $10,000 and $100,000. This prevents life-changing losses on single rounds. Plan your bet sizes around these limits strategically. Session management becomes critical for long-term survival. Set profit targets before starting. Set loss limits before starting. Walk away when either limit gets reached. Most players ignore these basic survival protocols. Hot streaks feel permanent, but mathematics says otherwise. Variance creates temporary winning periods followed by losing periods. Bank profits during hot streaks. Reduce bet sizes during cold streaks. Ride variance instead of fighting it. At this point, many players try to predict crash points using patterns. The provably fair system makes prediction impossible mathematically. Each round stays completely independent. Focus on optimal cash-out strategies instead of prediction fantasies. Your edge comes from superior bankroll management and disciplined execution. Other players chase big multipliers emotionally. You harvest small profits consistently. They experience massive drawdowns regularly. You survive extended variance periods successfully. The fast-paced rounds create artificial urgency constantly. 1 to 4 rounds per minute depending on crash timing. This speed encourages impulsive decision-making. Stick to predetermined strategies religiously. Speed favors prepared players only. High volatility means massive swings both directions inevitably. Expect losing streaks lasting dozens of rounds. Expect winning streaks generating substantial profits temporarily. Size your bankroll for worst-case variance scenarios always. Here's the final tactical framework for consistent profitability. Start every session with 200-unit bankroll minimum. Use 1% bet sizing for conservative auto-cashout strategy. Target 1.15x to 1.25x multipliers exclusively. Build profit base through volume, not individual big wins. Switch to dual betting after doubling your starting bankroll. Place 70% on conservative targets. Place 30% on moderate targets around 3x to 5x. This balanced approach maximizes expected value while controlling downside risk. Document every session result meticulously. Track win rates by multiplier target. Track profit per hour by strategy type. Adjust tactics based on actual performance data, not emotional responses to recent outcomes. The players who generate consistent profits treat high flyer like precision engineering. They execute predetermined strategies without deviation. They manage bankrolls with mathematical discipline. They harvest variance instead of fighting mathematical reality. I've shown you the mathematical framework for consistent high flyer profits. The key is finding verified platforms with fair games and dependable withdrawal systems. Use the description link for access to welcome bonuses up to $500. You now possess the tactical framework that separates consistent winners from the majority who fund them. Apply these principles with mathematical precision. Your edge lies in superior preparation and disciplined execution over players who gamble on pure emotion.